Phew, this is actually a similar recording setup to when I was playing, what was it? That one SpongeBob cooking game on the DS some time ago. If you might remember, if you watched that, I may have mentioned like having to get up and walk around for a few minutes between every episode, because I was just killing my back. I'm feeling that again. We'll make it work. Okay. Also, I looked over the audio of the last episode. It sounds fine, even though the levels looked weird when I was recording it. Oh well. Okay, so not much room for creativity here, I feel like. Because, well... I guess we can choose what palette to use or whatever. You have this more saturated palette. And you have this, I guess, a more muted palette or whatever. I guess it does have different colors, different set of colors. The organized kind of weird. I'll probably stick to this one mostly, just if it fits the rest of the game better. Honestly, I may go kind of boring on this one. And just do something I think looks kind of natural. I haven't shown this yet because the game hasn't let us do it yet, but you can redraw anything you want, I think. I think you can go back to the Book of Life or whatever and redraw stuff. So if anyone ever wants to... And I'll be saying this thing all the time, so if anyone ever wants to redraw stuff, we can do so. I draw out here? No. If anyone wants you to try redrawing some things with some new ideas we have, or whatever. Otherwise, let's see what kind of color coordination we can do. This is where a flame... I keep saying... This is where a flame would be. It'd be nice to have like soot or something down there. This one does give you kind of a gray. But the browns aren't as good. Ah! So, I'd like to have a dark gray to use in the, I'd like to have some darker browns and whatnot too, to use in here. So I interpret this as kind of being like, a bunch of, I don't know if you call it, I guess like almost like a log or something that the burning is going on over. Yeah, see, that's too dark. But this is already the wood color I'm using. That looks ridiculous. And maybe if we have a flame going on in here, it won't look as bad, but I don't have much to work with here. Let's put this off for a second to decide what color the rest of this thing will be. I'll make this the same color in the back as in the front. Is that the color I used though? There. We can go kind of complementary colors here. Like, how does this look together? I could just make the whole thing one color, or I can make the top a different color, for instance. Let's start with just this blue. Can I have like different shades of blue? Like have the lower portions be darker, for instance. It's an idea. Seems like a bit. Yeah, I remember that being my biggest frustration in this game all that time ago. The limited palette, or palettes plural, that you get to work with. But we can start with that. You know what, at the same... if we had darker grays and whatnot, I don't have a dark gray to work with. That's the worst thing. If we get a nice like black and white palette to work with someday, I might switch to that. It would be kind of cool to make this all like colored like in tune with like my channel colors or something. Kind of like a black and white sort of thing. But I would need dark shades of gray for that. And probably not, hopefully not pure white. But anyways. So that's just like gray soot or something down here. Let me make it a little bit, I don't know, kind of have like specks of what would be remnants of wood or something down here. Kind of try to make it look like these logs, or I guess that's what I imagine they are, at least, are like partly covered in, like sunken into the soot or whatever. I think I'll leave that there. This is probably not the single most interesting thing we'll draw in our lives, so I won't spend too much time on this one. But I admit it has been fun so far, drawing these silly little things. Oh boy, what happened there? Wish I had an eyedropper tool. Which color was this? Oh, that was actually the wood color. Never mind. I like that. It's a start. I'm not sure it's my favorite color for the Raposa thing here. I kind of decided to try to make it a little bit like their skin color. Not sure it worked out that well. We'll see what it looks like in game. It's a start. And you can see the other game artwork around it actually on the top screen right now. I can probably live with it. I feel like I might want a different color for the... I can't think of a better color right now, though. Oh yeah, I was thinking, what are those again? I think I'd want to use right now. Yeah, I can't think of anything better to do with this right now, so we'll leave it as it is. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, you get to choose the color of the flame too. Interesting. Do you get to choose this only once? I don't remember. Blue would actually fit pretty well with that. See, if I knew what color it was going to be, I could have also made it look a little bit like there was a glow that the flame was leaving on there. I tend to have it blue to match right now. There's no music, it's just wind. Maybe purple to make it stand out a little bit more. It's more of an accent color along the... against the blue. Yeah, I don't know if that choice is permanent or not. I don't remember which of those colors we have better options for in terms of like palette. And everyone leaves. I was gonna tap on anyways, actually. Specifically tapping on the flame. That was that, apparently. Alright. You can only tap on those, as the game told me. You guys are utterly obsessed with this word. There's the run button. Alright, anyways. So I don't think I can go back yet and redraw stuff. Whoa. Noise. Kinda tempted just to go up to, where the book is. Is there a world to see? Just give me a minute, I'd like to... So can I just run on in here, for instance? Alright, now at least. Okay, never mind then. Alright. Yeah, everyone's trying to get me to go there. Just wanted to see if there's anything else I could do right now, because I kind of wanted to see if I could redraw stuff yet. Might be able to go up to a level right now, but... it's not what we want to do right now. That's the sound clearing sound. The sound cloud clearing sound. Interesting. I know. Oh, she's just wandering a lot. And she's going all over. I can walk through them now, too. Yeah, so I think that'll happen every now and then. We'll unlock more buildings as we do so. That's what they call the currency, not gold, not coins. Rappo tokens. Let me not go in there though. Yeah, I can't do anything right now. So as you can tell, we're still not actually at the like main part of the game where things start, where you get full control again yet. We're still being railroaded. There it is, the wishing well. I do remember this thing. And roughly how it works. Yeah, I believe you... yeah. So, you throw however much money in there, and after having thrown in certain cumulative numbers of coins, you get certain things. The last one, it might literally be for 10,000 coins. The last one is particularly interesting. I'd like to show it off if I can. Does the game keep track of how many you've put in there? I don't remember. Yes, it does. Yeah, so the total matters. In fact, the total might be bigger than what you mentioned. But let's not worry about that right now. Because I'd like to be careful about how I spend my money, because I don't want to grind a bunch or anything like that in this game. You guys really get all over. I can't... it's hard to remember who said what when they're all in different places each time I talk to them. Yep. Yeah, so you can also have a couple characters drawn to switch between. Again, I'm open to suggestions if anyone has anything they think would be particularly fun for me to try. Yes, we can redraw the pedals still if we want. Any other things too. Oh. Huh. That's some of the stuff that appeared in the stage already. You cannot redraw from here. That's odd. I think in John Dolly SpongeBob Edition you could actually redraw everything from here. From that game's equivalent of this thing. So if I wanted now, I could, for instance, try to add kind of like a purple glow. Which I think would be cool. Just as an idea. Because I can't blend colors very well, so given the very limited palette. Okay, that is pretty bright. But trying to think precisely how to go about this. Presumably I'd actually want to have mostly a lighter color down here. And then along the outskirts I could have more and more of the darker colors. As a thought. Where you're further away from the flame. Annoying you can't see this with the flame actually on it. And on the very and on the very outskirts. Have a darker color. Just as an idea. How all this will work, I'm not sure. This needs a little bit of a improvement now, though. Hard to make this look round and whatnot with what I've got to work with here. And a little bit of randomness is actually appropriate, I think. Because it's supposed to be kind of a rough sort of surface. It's having a little bit of unevenness in it looks appropriate, I think. Normally I won't go back and redraw stuff much, I don't think, but in this case I had a particular idea, and now I can actually try to utilize it. Now that I get the chance to redraw this. And I actually got to choose the color of the flame. And we could try to spread out just a little bit in here. Kind of like that. It's a start. So let's see what this looks like. We actually... I also kind of wanted to... If I had more well-blended colors, I'd also be tempted to do something like... this. So like you could see some of the light on the blue part as well. I don't know if that's gonna work very well though. If I try it on this beige portion too. What color were you again? Were you this color? I think so. Oh. It's actually not the pink that I had in mind, although I think it looks a bit better, if anything. So mostly this color. Maybe a little bit of this one. Not much. Kind of like that, I'm not sure. But I did want to take just a second to try to kind of... Is that the color? Yeah. Kind of dither this here, although I don't have any pixels to work with to try to dither it all. So... It's a start, maybe. I think I'll just leave it here, though. It's an interesting idea. I think it'll look okay. It'd be nice to have something with a little bit of detail on it, for something we're going to see so often. Yeah, see, I think it actually looks good with the purple flame there. I think it makes some sense. I like it more than just the, like, awkward generic gray, light gray that I had. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Not perfectly localized on the flame. Like, I probably could have had it get darker more around the edges, like the corners on the blue part, for instance, but I think I'm happy with it. That was cool. I think I'm fairly content with it. I wish I could have more texture on the parts that weren't just the soot and whatnot, but I'm not sure how I would. I don't really know how much to... I don't have any colors similar to those to add texture to them, I feel like. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see everyone next time. Bye, everyone.